As an action figure collector, one of your biggest enemies, next to space and money, is going to be dust. And I'm going to let you know how I deal with it. Welcome to a new series on the channel called Questions for Collectors. This series actually already started as shorts, and today I'm going to be revisiting the first one I did in the short format because, well, I ran into an issue. It was always my plan to do the shorts first and then do more of a deep dive, long form kind of thing going into each subject. But as I was trying to answer some of the questions, I reached kind of a roadblock where on YouTube Shorts, you can only go 60 seconds. So trying to squeeze a worthwhile answer into 60 seconds is doable, but you can't get all your points across. So there's still going to be shorter videos, but doing them in more of the long form content versus shorts just allows me that flexibility to answer some of the more complicated questions and spend more time. So not going to be long videos, but let's get into it. Clear Heat Vision asked, how do I deal with the dust? Dust builds up on everything. A lot of people combat this using detofs. I don't have any detofs. You can see behind me the main wall of my collection room is cube shelves, so of course it's open in the air. On this side right here with Power Rangers, I've got these 4-tier shelves. I've got 2 of them. I've got a little corner shelf here, and I've got a big white bookshelf here, and more shelves over there. So I have different kind of shelves. No detofs. All my shelves are open aired. First of all, detofs were sort of expensive, hard to find. You could only get them from IKEA that I know of. And second of all, now they're discontinued. So I know my friend David Evan Smith has found a replacement for those. They're a little different. I think he found those at IKEA as well. But to me, I'm just working with what I got, so I got to deal with the dust. So number 1, a hack that my wife actually helped me with this, set of makeup brushes. I got these from Walmart, you can get them from Target, wherever. You get all kinds of different sizes. So you got a big one, little, and it gets smaller. So just as you're going through your collection, you can dust a little bit without necessarily having to take everything off the shelf and deep clean. I do recommend doing that a couple times a year at least, but definitely do the intermediate cleaning. Number 2, I recommend canned air. Again, I'm thinking of not the deep cleaning days, but just intermittently cleaning to manage the dust, keep it off and everything. And canned air, I found, does help. So just be careful with some of those suited Hasbro Marvel Legends with those that don't like to stand at all. The canned air can blow them over, but this stuff does help. My biggest tip though, honestly, is just play with your figures. Take them off the shelf every now and then, rearrange your collection. Just take a figure for the day, sit down for a little while, pose it around, mess with a few figures a day. But that really helps, take photos of your figures, start a YouTube channel, just do something like an outlet for that activity that allows you to just keep from putting them on the shelf like a museum. Honestly, I do have a lot of anxiety when I'm doing like reviews or photos or something, when I have something in a dynamic pose, because I'm thinking, I gotta take it down, and then later I've got to put it back. Hopefully I can get the pose right again. But I usually have fun posing it back once I get over the fear of having to redo it all. So you can see I dread Spider-Man reviews. You can see the dynamic Spider-Man display I've got behind me. Gosh, I hate having to take those down. But guys, that's really it. There's several different ways. The makeup brushes, the canned air, play with your figures, and try to maybe once every few months, every 6 months, do a deep cleaning when you're rearranging your collection, or just, you can do it a shelf at a time throughout the year. Make sure dust doesn't build up on those guys. But what you can let build up is those watch hours by clicking one of these videos on the screen right here and supporting the channel.